Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another Sims Info and Thoughts video. And finally, the My Wedding Stories patch that was previously promised is now released. And it does fix quite a lot. So without further ado, let's get right into these patch notes. So EAK posted this on the forums, saying, Sul Simmers, since the release of the My Wedding Stories game pack, our team has been working on a patch update to address the issues you have raised. We are grateful for the feedback and have worked to get these improvements to you as soon as possible. Our focus has been improving the gameplay surrounding wedding ceremonies. Some of the behavioral systems we're working through in this pack are quite complex across platforms, and we know that your Sims don't always behave the way you expect them to. This is part of what makes the Sims special, but we understand it can also be frustrating. We are aware of the Error 0 save bug, are actively investigating, and we will provide an update in the coming weeks? Excuse me? Weeks? Not days? Wow. I have no words. Please continue to report issues you might be experiencing via Answers HQ. Simmers deserve the best, and it's our goal to provide you with experiences you love from the moment you start the game. We continue to evaluate and improve on the best way we can deliver those experiences to the quality you expect. We value your passion for this game and we want to thank you for your continued support. Stay safe and healthy, the Sims team. What's new? Nothing new in this update, just fixes. Okay, that's all we need right now. Just more fixes. Alright, so bug fixes, My Wedding Stories. We fixed some issues with ceremony activities not working properly during vow renewal, reception, and wedding ceremony parties. Sims will be able to go up and down short, medium, and long aisles now during the Gather at Aisle interaction. Partners will show up for wedding events now. Center Park Maishuno Meadows is listed among the venues in the wedding event planner now besides other additional venues. Okay, that's good because that was basically our wedding venue before getting actual wedding venues. Sims will no longer set their bouquet aside before walking down the aisle. Ring bearers and flower pals will no longer refuse to walk down the aisle after running any interaction from the ceremony activities. We adjusted our recipe for wedding cakes so they should last much longer, thank goodness, and we made them vegetarian safe. Everyone will be excited for cake and dessert at wedding ceremonies now. Wedding guests and officiants will gather at the aisle properly now. The cut cake with Sim interaction is no longer available on cakes that were already cut. Officiants will not just stand there any longer, but will actually do their officiate job. Okay, that's good, thank goodness. Sims who bend to their spouse when performing a spousal kiss will no longer rub their ear to the other Sim's face, but will use their lips to kiss their spouse instead. Yeah, that animation looks cursed, so hopefully now it will be fixed with this patch. And some curtains have been updated to cast a slightly less dramatic shadow when placed indoors. Oh yeah, I think I did see someone else tweet about that one. Sims will react more appropriately when running romantic socials while slow dancing going forward. We added some clarity to the tooltip of wedding cakes by including further details about eligible spots for wedding cakes to be placed in. Sims will receive the not selected as a Sim of honor or wasn't invited to the wedding sentiments only when appropriate moving forward. Yeah, I remember, I was wondering like how exactly you get some of these sentiments because they seem kind of obvious, but it's like, well, how do you actually go about it through the gameplay? But anyways, Let's Get Drinks is no longer available for child and teen Sims on bars during rehearsal dinner, family gathering, or engagement dinner parties. Engaged couples will no longer be able to perform wedding-related actions on wedding cakes they do not own. Sims will cut their wedding cakes even if it has a cake topper. Okay, that's good. Sims will simply remove the topper from the cake and place it in their inventory before cutting the cake with their couple Sim. Okay, that's basically how it should have worked in the first place. We also fix an issue with cake toppers floating above cakes after Sims take a piece. When selecting guests in the wedding event planner, it will show all the Sims that are related to both individuals of the couple now. so guests should no longer get uninvited after editing the guest list with a sim who is not the original host for the event. Both couple sims will be considered the host now. Okay, that's good. That's another thing. That's how it should have been in the first place, and they should probably apply that to some other events in the game. Guest attire, dress code, and color will no longer reset after editing a wedding event. Simmers will be able to choose which aisle Sims should gather at. Actually, this was already in the game. I saw someone even tweet about that. And Sims gathering for a sessional will be able to go up and down the aisles without issues now. We taught Sims some manners, so they will pay proper attention to toasts now and will stop chattering. We know it's a big day and everyone's excited, but that's no reason to be rude. Sims with the larger backside will no longer experience their derriere to clip through YM Top GP11 Casual. When engaged Sims perform the Exchange Vows and Kiss, or the Exchange Vows with Officiant and Kiss ceremony event, Sims will complete both interactions now and will no longer forget about the spousal kiss. We made some tweaks so you can expect more sunshine in Tartosa moving forward. Okay, I do remember seeing some people complain about that. From what I've experienced, the rain in Tartosa, the amount's not as bad as, say, like Brindleton Bay, but it does seem to rain quite a bit. And then officiant Sims will now give the wedding couple their full attention and avoid talking to other Sims during their speech. Sims will wear their existing formal outfit for weddings if it is appropriately colored. For engagement dinner, Sims will wear their party outfits, and for wedding reception and the vow renewals events, guest Sims will wear their formal outfits moving forward. We caught some mischievous gnomes who added super glue to wedding chairs, causing Sims to be unable to get up after taking their seats. We cleaned those chairs meticulously and advised gnomes to be more prudent so Sims will be able to get up to do other wedding-related actions after sitting down. Okay, yeah, that's definitely a good change where, yeah, it was a bit too strong with getting Sims to take their seats. We added some musical backdrop to accentuate important wedding moments. I remember hearing that already, but maybe there was more that was just not working properly. Also, we improved an issue with arms clipping during paired dancing. So overall, a very lengthy list of bug fixes. Hopefully all these things actually are fixed and didn't break something else in the process. But finally, finally, they just squeezed this in right before the end of March. And yeah, geez, that really took a long time for this patch to come out. I wonder overall how much more stable weddings are now, because when this pack was announced, I did have plans to do a mini-series on this pack, and then I just dropped those plans because of how broken it was. And even now, I just don't feel the motivation to do it. I know most of you don't care at all about my Let's Plays, but I still enjoy doing those once in a while. So maybe if it does come out that, yes, this patch genuinely did fix a lot of things wrong with the weddings, then maybe I will. It is extremely concerning that they are letting error code 0 just sit there for weeks. I appreciate them at least saying that, yes, it is gonna take a while, but my god, really? Just a bug that big is just not going to be fixed with more urgency is... yeah, that is absolutely not good, and it also makes me more wary of just playing the game for now, even though I do have the mod that I spoke about in a previous video from Twisted Mexi, but even that doesn't fix everything about error code 0, and I don't know. Yeah, I still just don't feel good about playing the game right now, which is sad. I just want to play the game without getting worried about stuff like this. T-posing doctors is one thing, but worrying about whether you can even save your game at all is on a whole other level. It would be such a power move if instead of teasing content for the next quarter with a roadmap, as they usually do, they put out a huge laundry list and say, okay, we realize there are a lot of issues with the game right now, so instead of releasing new content for this quarter, we're focusing on fixing the game. I'm not saying to stop developing new content, because not everybody's responsibility on the Sims team is to test and fix bugs, but they should stop releasing stuff for a while, because If they don't, then there's going to be even more issues, whether they're minor or really game-breaking ones. But of course, this is never going to happen because EA wants to make money, and while there could be some money to be made off of positive press of putting focus into fixing the game, I highly doubt it would make as much money as releasing more DLC, whether they're broken or not. And that wraps up another Sims Info and Thoughts video, so feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on this patch, and whether it has improved the pack for you if you have it. And be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content, including life simulations and more. So I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!